Prime.
Prime.
Reading comics.
Toys are hella sick.
Hella whacking it.
Taking bad hits.
Taking bad shits.
Subscribe and shit, pinche otome. Yeah.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on Marvel Legends Bishop. This figure was released during the Apocalypse Wave. This is an amazing figure. Before I get to the review, I want to give a big thanks to Ken and Becky for getting my ass to Comic-Con. Thanks a lot for contributing, you guys. Really appreciate it. This is a must get, dude. And I mean, he's just full of great detail, paint apps, articulation, just a fantastic figure. And you know, he wasn't leaning on the backdrop where I had him pose like that for a second. Wait, can I get it again? Oh, it's kind of hard, but will he do it? Will he do it? Will he do it? There he goes. Cool, right? I mean, just an awesome figure. He's, like I said, great paint apps, great articulation, and the likeness is awesome as well. He's a pretty good sized guy, and the figure is good sized, and the character is equally, you know, he's supposed to be a beefy, bulky kind of guy. To compare him to Gambit really quick, see how big he is compared to Gambit like that. So I think that's really cool. I think they just nailed it with this guy. Now there is a variant where he has a shaved head, and that looks like this. This head sculpt is amazing. I think it just looks great. I love the shiny eyes in there. Really cool. Got the mutant tattoo. I love that they got this detail on his earrings. Look at that. They're sculpted and painted earrings. Really cool attention to detail, isn't it? There's no color variation in his hair. It's just solid black, which, you know, it's supposed to be. But the paint apps all around are awesome. You can see the black shading in there, the texturing of his shirt. Very cool looking. I love how he has gold throughout this whole thing. A lot of yellow and gold. Like right here is a good example. You know, these buckle things are gold. The X logo has this shiny red paint, and that's all sculpted there. You have variation of silver and gold and yellow for his belt. Very nice. I've had this guy for quite a while, so there's some paint wear. Like how, you know, his holsters for his guns are like this really flimsy rubbery material. Rubby. So just giving you a good look at the figure. Even love the stitching right here. That is nice. That's really good detail. I love it when they get into the detailed stitching. Even some gold right there on this holster. Very cool. Love how the boots came out. An awesome looking figure all around. Very cool. He comes with these two guns right here. See, you know, his future guns. They have these holes at the end. Very nice. For the life of me, I cannot remember off the top of my head where these little flame bits came from. I want to say the Series 2 movie Human Torch. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I'd seen Ben Robley do this. I believe it was Ben Robley, another YouTuber. My friend Rodine did this, where you could just stick these right here into these holes at the end of his guns, and it just looks like it's shooting. Very awesome. I do that in my displays. It doesn't really fit into the small one as well, but you know, it'll work. Very awesome. It's more like a shotgun. What's really cool about these is that they have these holes on the side right here so that they'll fit into his hands nicely, and at the same time he has very well articulated fingers. So that is just really cool. God, the sculpting on the glove even, and there's paint shading in there. See that wash kind of look in there? That's something that I haven't seen Hasbro be able to do yet. I would love to see that in a Hasbro figure. But that, you know, that kind of gray wash over the black on the glove, that is just amazing. Just a fantastic look. Very cool. You can see his veins and everything coming out. I don't know, I just think this is an awesome figure. So his articulation is hindered in the head a little bit from his, you know, his big hair. I don't have the variant to show you if it can look up more, but I bet it could. And moves side to side just fine, and it moves down, so the bandana doesn't really block it. This is a rubbery material. You can move it around if you wish. And he has these ball joints on the shoulders, bicep swivel, single jointed elbow that moves pretty well. and his wrist moves side to side, up and down, and he has individual finger articulation, like I just mentioned. Very cool. And just so you could see how the gun fits in, this bigger one fits into the left hand right there, and it kind of looks like, you know, two fingers are pulling the trigger on that side, and then on this side over here, can't really get the finger into the trigger right there. You could, but I wouldn't want to mess with it. But it doesn't really matter. It still looks badass. These fit really nicely into their holsters too. This is just really cool how they fit in here. I like it a lot. Like these. Okay, I like these gold bumps, and you can see stitching on this holster. It's really cool. And that just fits in nicely like that. Very awesome. He has this diaphragm joint right here that doesn't really move forward, just a little bit, moves back side to side, but he also has the waist joint, which is awesome. I love the waist joint, you know. And he has these ball joints right here on the legs, thigh swivel, which is hard to move because this ball joint is loose, you know, more loose than the thigh, so it's kind of a trip. You want to, I don't know, I have a hard time trying to get these lines all lined up all the time. I kind of have a thing about that. He has double jointed knees. Oh, that's Bishop boot. Double jointed knees. And he has this calf swivel right here. Ankle moves up and down. And he has really good ankle articulation. And his toes move up too. Really like how this gold looks right here on the top of the boot. That is sick. Awesome. Now, one minor complaint that I do have is that he can be tricky to stand up, mostly because his boots kind of stick up a little bit at the tip. That's kind of annoying. You know, almost as annoying I can't get my frame right, but you see how the boot is on the floor right there. It's kind of makes me want to rock a little bit. It's weird. So that's my only little gripe, but amazing figure. I don't know how much he goes for right now. I got him at Target when he came out, and I just strongly recommend him. I don't think he costs too much. It's like the X logo has a shiny paint. Just a really badass looking figure. One of the best Marvel Legends made. Very, very cool. Alright, thanks for watching my review, you guys. And don't forget to check out BKBN. I'm regularly doing comic book reviews over there, along with all the other news that's going on the BKBN.net website. But, you know, if you just want to check it out for the ShartimusPrime, I'm saying I'm also doing, you know, comic book reviews on it on a regular basis now. So, you know, because that's the only reason why you guys check out the BKBN, I know. Alright, I'm so full of shit. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.